There we go. That should be the audio now. I had the mute button on there for a few minutes. Thank you for the heads up, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me now, just to make sure. Fingers crossed. There we go. Awesome. Right, so we've got challenges to do then. I've held off doing them. I've got 3 more hours to go, and yeah, we'll go through them. What I'll do is I'll actually take some suggestions from you all in regards to the teams you would like to see me actually play with each of the challenges, and then that way, if you've got a particular team and you don't have other heroes farmed yet, you can see if it is doable with that setup when they're leveled up a bit further. So let me know anything else about the actual stream, about the audio of the game and so on as well, because I am very much getting used to this. I did get my internet upgraded, Spectrum. Hopefully it's working. I got it upgraded from 5 megabits upload to 20, so fingers crossed it's going to be working. I hope that question doesn't mean that it's still lagging a little bit. Right, let's see. So whoever wants to go first with a actual challenge they want me to have a shot at, and even a team as well, I'll take the first one I get here. No worries, Sherry. It's a good one to do. Really like Mordo. I do think maybe I did get a bit carried away with the rating, and he could potentially be high alpha, but either way, if a character's high alpha or low omega, they're still an awesome character. He is really good. I see a lot of potential for him. It's just getting the shards to level him up to get the focus even higher. If you have 20 upload now, you should be golden. Yeah, fingers crossed. Well, you guys let me know in the comments if there's any lag or if it's improved over the last stream, if you were in that particular stream. Hopefully it has. Deadpool and Scientist Supreme. I suppose good synergies may be a bit strong. You've got the fact that Scientist Supreme can put the debuffs on him and he will heal as a result of them, but I don't know if it's worthwhile using Scientist Supreme for that reason. No, keep eating. Nothing wrong with burnt lips. Right, let's see. What I'll do, I've had no suggestions yet, so I'll just start off here. We'll do the Gold Rush Challenge. We've got tier 8. I think this one you can choose any team. Yeah, you can. There you go. Now what I'll do is I'll take out Black Widow, because I don't want to be using anyone that you can't farm from a free-to-play perspective. So if I show off this team, it'll be free-to-play and it is obtainable by other players as well. So we get 3 shots at each challenge. So for that reason, I'll just start off, and if anyone wants to jump in halfway through and let me know a challenge they want to cover, we've got another 2 turns at it. How does the thing work when a new character comes out in the Blitz? So the way it works, Agent Venom, is that, let me see, they come out in Blitz first. In most instances it's a top 500 Blitz. From there, a lot of times we get a Blitz following up after it, and that particular Blitz will be open to everyone, so everyone will get shards. Following on from that, the character moves to, I believe it's Ultimus Orbs, then Premium Orbs, and then from there they'll be placed in something like the story as well. So to be honest, it seems like quite a good setup. It means whales are going to whale to get the player early, and people like myself will buy packs to get players early. I really like the Mordo pack. For me, that's perfect. And the free-to-play players will still get the characters, but it'll just take a little bit longer for them to get them. Any idea when will Doctor Strange Arena be back? No idea, unfortunately. I'm hoping the next arena, we're told that Mordo is coming on the 22nd. Today's the 17th, so we'll probably, next up we might get a premium orb one, and then I'm hoping after that, for the 3 days before Mordo appears, we will get some kind of shield blitz, because the first time the Iron Man event was run, there was shield blitzes, and there was 2 of them running at the same time. And I think it was something like Captain America and Black Widow running at the same time. She had to decide which one you go for, and that's maybe the reason why they were running the 2 premium orb blitzes last week, because they were seeing how the 2 blitzes run side by side, and it gives everyone an idea how it works at. So fingers crossed we get that, because if I can get 1 Black Widow blitz, I'll absolutely cane it to get to level 5, or rank 500 even. That'll give me 7-star on all the shield members, and then I'll unlock Iron Man 7-star, which is awesome. That's something I'm looking forward to. Let me just catch up in chat here. Shows Blaster Challenge team later. Definitely, I'll work my way through all of them. So if you've got a particular team zap that you want me to use for the Blaster Challenge, maybe a team that you're using, then just let me know. 4-star, nice. Mark, I get 2-star, unfortunately, with them, but 4-star is certainly very nice. Model pack, I think it's good. Money's subjective though. For a lot of people, spending £20–25 on a mobile game might be out of the question. For other people, it's a drop in the ocean. For me, personally, I don't mind it. I've got a little bit of disposable income here. Not a lot, really not a lot. A little bit, because there's not a massive amount of things to spend money on outside this. So, yeah, for me, it was worth it. Hey, Derpy, good to see you. Next update going to be after Deadpool raids. Let me think. We've got the Iron Man event running for a week, and then I think it's around about 2 weeks or so until Ant-Man and the Wasp is out. So I reckon it could be the next one. Let me actually start up this challenge here anyway, and we'll do the challenge while we're reading through the chat at the same time. Yeah, the Black Widow one is tempting. I think I need something like 75 shards, so it's pointless me buying it. I buy that and I still not got her, so I need to just hope that she comes out in Blitz. So that's what I'm waiting on. But here we go. We'll start up this challenge. It takes a little bit of a second longer to load because I uninstalled and reinstalled BlueStacks so I could get the higher settings. So you'll notice I've got the shadows and so on the characters, and there's proper physics, and that's what will look better. What I've done from the last stream as well is I've slightly resized the chat box. I'm not still 100% happy with the layout of it, and I'll work on it as in time, same way I've done with the videos. So I want to get rid of Rocket here first, potentially. Yeah, try and concentrate on a core team and maybe 5 or so on first. Derpy, the whole point of the game but is you are going to be pulled in different directions, so you'll never know who to actually farm because there's too many, and then you'll spend money. But that's the general idea, really. 59 shards for Widow. It gives you 45. Let me see. Yeah, I would say go for it. If buying that pack unlocks Widow, and if you don't mind spending £20 on a mobile game, then without a doubt, go for it. Let's see. So what we're going to do next, we've got Quake here. I'm going to cast Quake here. This was something I've done. In fact, I can only cast it on Groot. That's not a massive problem because Rocket will be down pretty soon. Although saying that, do I want to use the cleanse on Groot? I maybe do, to be honest. I'll use the cleanse where I can focus on Rocket. Cosmic Campaign is a pain, yeah. It's tough as hell. Once you get to level 3, exceptionally difficult. I think I'm capped out at 3.3, although I'll go back to it because I've now got Drax at 7-star. So I need to try that out. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Derpy is when people ask if something's worthwhile, £20 to one person or $20 to one person is completely different to another. So it is always hard to say. Means I'll use the blind here. Well, maybe should have held it until there was more enemies, but we've used it now. Yeah, the Korath one is tough. What I'm going to hopefully do in time is that I'm going to have a look at levels that people have struggled with and do guides for them, and I'll actually run through them with free-to-play characters. And Yellow Jacket, we have seen a data mine image for him, Venom, so I would say yeah, he is going to come in the game. Whether or not that will be with that Man and the Wasp release, I'm not too sure, because we'll be getting Ant-Man and Wasp without a doubt, I would imagine. Don't know if we would get Ghost, who I believe is a villain in it. Free time, would you mind running over your arena defense team? Yeah, of course I will do. I've actually not, the reason I've not done an arena defense video yet is I've not actually spent a lot of time looking at it, because you have to get into levels and run them in auto to see how all the different combinations work, and it's something I've not done yet. Just taking my time going through this here, I hope you don't mind. That way I can read the chat at the same time. Go for a heal on Cap here. There we go. Take 2 hits because he's got the death proof. let's see. So we'll go for the Inspire here. Defense up and some energy, and we should be getting, there we go, we're getting the ultimates and so on soon. This will of course be a lot easier because my characters are leveled so high, but hopefully just using these characters in the compositions will give you an idea how you want to attack these challenges. So I can do the blaster one next if anyone has got a team they want me to go in and run it with. Scarecrow team to encourage others to skip me. It's a good idea. For a while in let's see, it was in it's not beta, soft launch. For a while in soft launch there was a Hulk bug where he would jump on the screen and just stick, and it would cause your game to freeze. So a lot of people, I didn't do it myself, but a lot of people were running Hulk in their defense team because you would go up against him and he would jump and he would stick, and that was it. Another player would get the win. Yeah, the graphics are pretty nice on a device that's kind of maxed out. I don't know if you were here when I mentioned that I've messed around with BlueStacks. What you can do in BlueStacks is when you play it, it will initially think it's a quite weak device, but you can actually get into the settings and use various programs, and you can make BlueStacks believe it's a more powerful device it's running on, and that's how you get the shadows and the physics and so on as well. Pictures of the folks you tiered. I can quickly show off my roster. Best Merc team. Now I'll show you the Merc team I'm running on quickly actually. The challenge itself is easy, so you don't have to worry about the characters. It's all about farmability and not overlapping with certain modes. You want to only be farming 1 or 2 characters per store, because if you try and farm too many from one, then it's going to take you forever. She-Hulk is in the files. She sure is. Yep, she showed up. Yep, she did. She-Hulk. Let me think, there's so many. I've actually said that. Check out my miscellaneous videos playlist, and there's a video in there, and I run over all the data mine pictures and show them all off as well. Now what was I going to check there? And the Merc team, that's the one. So here's the roster. I'll quickly go down the roster just to give everyone a little idea where I'm sitting at. Spent a little bit of money in the game, nothing major. It was mainly when the game came out. At first it was around about my birthday and I spent a little bit then. Now and again I maybe put in £5, £10 at the most, and that is now and again. It's all just really about playing smart, to be honest, and making sure you're farming the correct nodes and not overlapping. And I do always hit Blitz hard every day. I've never been out the top 500 in Blitz, but it's just because I make sure I do it whenever it's available, and I try to be quite smart about how I'm playing it. Shield minions do you recommend? I'll show you the shield minions I've used myself. Let me just scroll down to show off the roster here. There's Mordo I got. Really pretty awesome. Spider-Man will actually be 7-star once I've got enough money to level them up. You can see I've got 395 shards, so they will be converted to the Ultimate shards. Wolverine's getting pretty good. He's over, I suppose he's 6-star, technically 6-star and 30 shards. Now let me just jump back up because we're going to get to the minions from that point. So we will look at, here we go. So we'll check out the shield team first that I've used. So you've got Cap. It takes a while to farm him, but it is possible. You've then got Hawkeye, who's a nice easy farm. Now ignore Black Widow, I was able to get, and a lot of people won't. Quake is an easy farm. Shield Medic's nice and easy because she's available in 2 places, and she comes in at, I think it's 12 or not, in fact it is 12 for both of them, so it's a maximum of 120 energy I suppose per day to run her 10 times. After that you would want to go for, I believe it's Shield Operative. Yeah, Shield Operative. They only have 1 node. It does cost 16 energy, but Shield Operative is actually a really good character, and they can help you when it comes to protect missions for the story, and they can really help you out as well when it comes to the challenges. She really is good for that. Jump back. I'll quickly show off the mercenary team, and then we'll get back to the challenges again, and we'll work our way through them. So here's the Merc team I'm going for. I've got Deadpool. He will be at level 6 when I upgrade him, so I'm happy with that. You've then got Korath level 4, Merc Lieutenant. In fact, I'll level him up. There we go. Hisukari. I'm just quickly running over the roster, and then we're going to jump back to challenges here. Ironic. So Bullseye's 4. I managed to get some shards from the Blitz, and I've got Merc, Riot Guard as well. They're the 5 that I'm leveling up. I want to get as high as possible because, of course, if you can get them to 7-star, you'll be getting an absolute heap of gold whenever the payday event comes round. But let's go back to the challenges, and I'll go for the Blaster challenge. Where is the Blaster challenge actually? Which one is it? There we go. Catalyst of Change. Rank 79, very nice. I think I'm round about that. The highest I've ever been is round about 80, and I'm on that at the moment. Thank you, Risk. It was actually really easy, to be honest, so that bodes well for hopefully leveling up Black Widow and trying the 7-star, because the recommended requirements for 7-star is a level 65 character. And obviously we don't get level 65 characters, but we should be alright, hopefully. Best team for the last villain node. What I'll do is I'll actually jump to the last villain node just now, and while I'm doing that, if anyone else has got a Blaster team they want to see me run for this Catalyst challenge, let me know. So the last villain node, let's have a look. Campaign, villains, so 6.9. Been a while since I've done this one. Since I've done this, it's actually been made more difficult, so there's a chance I could try it here and I'll potentially wipe. Why is that being strange? There we go. Right. A lot of Star Lords. Let's see what happens. 6 minutes till we get extra energy as well. So I'll get rid of everyone I've got at the moment. Of course I want to put in Kingpin because people won't have him for that node, so we're going to want to use Yondu. I'd say you'd want to use Han Sentry. He's easy for people to get, or relatively easy. I'll ignore Nobu, as much as I do like him. I'll put Kingpin in there. He's a character a lot of people can get relatively easy. Don't think I've got any need for Thanos. I should get enough survivability from the Han Sentry with the stealths and the evades. Could I put in Crossbones? Possibly. I'll go for Nebula as well, because she's a character that's not too hard for people to get. And then final character. Anyone, any suggestions who they would like to see? I'm thinking I could either put in Crossbones, Thanos or Winter Soldier. Let me know if anyone's got any suggestions. Crossbones, okay, there we go. Could be a bit dangerous with Crossbones, but we'll go for it. Crossbones is level 7, gear 11. Yeah, Merc Lieutenant could be a good call as well for the speed up and offense up, to be honest. Try Crossbones first, see how we get on. And my power levels are high, of course. That team is 104,000 Ronin. No. Although I could try that for a laugh, to be honest. Try it with a full Kree team. I don't think I would get on very well, because this is tough, and as I say, I've not done it since they massively changed. Mordo's not, he's not high enough. At the moment his focus is really low, so he won't be applying any of his debuffs. So it's pointless using him there. Need to level him up more. Right. Let's see. I reckon it's probably Rocket I want to take out first. So we've got Elektra, she's removing the cleanse, or she's cleansing the taunt even. Let's see. Make Riot Guard into the Sentry, works great. Nice, I have heard good things about him. I do love Sentry though, Sentry's awesome. He's a tank you can't remove the taunt from. It's fantastic. Hope he stays that way. He is really powerful, but I hope they don't ever nerf him because he's one of the unique tanks. This is tough already. Nebula struggling there. This will give her some evade, so that will help her survivability. It should give her, yeah, 2 evade because I've got her leveled up, and then she'll get extra evade here. And this will give Crossbones a turn to level up. I think you do a minion tier list. I might do a tier list of some of the better minions, but I'm definitely not going to do an in-depth review for every minion. It's just too much. Let's see. I'll actually apply the defense, or the offense down, hopefully, on Gamora here. There we go. Bonus attack, offense down. So that helps out. Yeah, it's always a character you want to farm. The drop rate seems to be terrible. It's just chance. Right, and then we've got hard hitting move on Electra. There's no kind of defence up or anything on Groot, so you got does a not bad amount of damage, half the health, and that was without a crit. Now, 11 enemies. I'll actually go for the Yak Arrow here. I think that's enough to justify using an ult. It lags for 5 seconds. Is anyone else getting lag at all, or it'd be really annoying if it is? I'll need to try and figure out. There must be some kind of setting within OBS if that's the case. Anyone else having issues, do let me know. I was about to say we'll take out Rocket, but we can't. We need to take out Groot first. They will be a great combo. Let's see. How the heck did I miss? Of course, had blind from Star-Lord. Now, we'll go for Crossbones. Hey Tate, good to see you. That should be nice. There we go. Awesome. He's actually got a good amount of health left. I don't know if I should maybe taunt with him now to try and regain some of that health. I think I probably will. But let's see, we've got Mordo. I can't remember Mordo being in there. I think he's only recently been added. So we've got Bleed on Drax. We'll go for this one here because this will... I would like to call in summons, but this will remove the taunt on Drax. Because I believe it's 2 positive effects. There we go. And then... I really wish I had a way of locking down Mordo. Who to go for? This is difficult. I don't know if I should go for Star-Lord or Mordo here. Maybe get rid of that Star-Lord because he's low. Although his blue speed bar is low. I'm going to go for Mordo. He can give me a lot of trouble. Don't think I'll take him down before he acts though. That's the only thing. Let's see. We'll go... I wouldn't normally taunt with Crossbones, but I'll go for that now. Gives us a counter attack as well. This is where we'll probably get a ton of debuffs on us. We actually didn't. Nice. Must be that my resistance on the characters is so high the debuffs didn't apply there. So we'll go back to taking out Star-Lord now that... Although that was a heal block move that Mordo used, so actually we still want to take him out because he'll use his special next. I think his special's more dangerous. Let's see, so it's 145 damage. Didn't mean to use that. I clicked it wrong there. Yeah, hopefully we'll get our Guardians soon. Some kind of special event or something for them even. Jessica Jones and Nebula, 2 massively underrated characters. Wonder if this match may go on long enough. We might get the second explosion on Crossbones. Black Order, definitely. I have a suspicion that potentially the plan was maybe to bring out Black Order at the time and they just didn't have enough time to get it done, because the fact that Thanos' passive mentioned them, they would be awesome as well, running a full team Thanos and 4 members of the Black Order. That would be really awesome. Love to see the synergies they had as well. Just all Star-Lords left here. And the Drax at the back actually. He was standing still, so I didn't see him. See if anyone gets that reference. Yeah, Corvus Glaive. He'd be nice. Taskmaster, definitely. Speaking to someone about that before, and we're talking about how you do Taskmaster, because he's all about copying our character's skills, and I'm trying to remember. I think we were talking about potentially doing something like where he just copies random characters' skills, and that could be an idea. I don't know how else you could do him with only 3 skills. He needs to have a lot more than that. Alright, let's see. This has been nice and easy anyway, and this is a free-to-play team. Admittedly, it's a team that's going to be pretty high-powered, but if you actually look at the health on everyone, sitting really high here. Nebula was initially a little bit lower. She's actually a little bit low just now, but the evade really does help on her. So we'll try and take out this Star-Lord next, because he's about to attack. There we go, we got him. Awesome. And this one's going to attack regardless what we do, because his speed bar's full. As you see there, and his health is full, so we'll try and take this one out. There we go. that should be us. 3-star hopefully. Yeah, that's us. Done. Finish up with the ultimate. And that is us done. The model for Nick Fury actually looks really nice. Never really noticed that before. So that's villain 6-9, and that's where a team that, let's see if we go back to them again, I don't think would be too hard to farm. Let's have a look. Need to actually go back to a level I can do because I don't have enough energy. So skip this. Steel buffs, yeah, that would be pretty cool for Taskmaster. Or what about if they had random skills when you start a match, so you never know what variant of them you're going up against? Actually, I like that idea. Like, I remember in Marvel Heroes, for Taskmaster, it could be like a variant of Daredevil or Spider-Man or Cap. So what if you start a match and it just gives them random skills? Now for you, that could be quite dangerous, but it means anyone going up against them never has any idea what he will have and what they need to use to counter him. I do actually like the sounds of that. So if we look at the team I used there anyway, Crossbones, easy farm. Elektra, easy farm. Yondu, easy farm if you get luck. Hand Sentry, he's easy enough because it's only really him and 4. You go 4 in the raid store. And then Nebula, easy farm as well. So that's your villain 6 point or 5.9 team that you can use. Now we'll jump over to the Blaster Challenge. Let's see. Well, actually, just before we do it again, because I had a request about the arena defense team before I forget. So currently I'm sitting at 81 in the arena. Defense team I'm using is Hand Sentry, Kingpin, Crossbones, Yondu, and also Black Widow. Now, Black Widow is one that is interchangeable. I put it in recently and it seemed to work out quite well. The reason I'm keeping her, but you've got Kingpin and Crossbones, the awesome combo because it gives defense up to everyone, and when you upgrade Crossbones' ult, then it means that the offense up on Kingpin is active just as he uses it. So it does an insane amount of damage. So the two of them work great. You've got Hand Sentry that gives survivability to everyone, but not only that, you've got the fact that, as we mentioned a moment ago, he's a relatively easy farm, and let's see, and then you've got Yondu. Yondu's Yondu. Yondu is great. And then, as mentioned, Black Widow, you could sub her in for a few different characters. There's no particular reason I'm using her, because this team doesn't really benefit from speed up or anything like that. I just really put her in because she's a strong character, and I'm hoping that when people see a higher power, they'll ignore me there. But you could use, let's see, when Mordo's leveled, without a shadow of a doubt, you could use him, because he would have the assists from Kingpin, and on Mordo's basic, he's applying debuffs, and that can include defense down, so that can be an exceptionally good combination. Hawkeye could actually work really good as well in this particular team when I think about it. Same with Cap. Quake, I believe, doesn't work too great on defense when it comes to arena because she doesn't cast her slow first. She casts her cleanse normally. Yeah, if you want to do it as a blast, that would be easier. And hey Flood, good to see you. Let's see our characters. Gamora could probably work in there as well because she's squishy, but she'll get the survivability from the Hand Sentry. Let me actually go in and try a match with subbing in Gamora, see what happens. In my active team at the moment, I'm using Elektra. Really do like her a lot. Winter Soldier can work as well, actually, yeah. For this, I would say the 4 characters here that I'm highlighting are the 4 ones that I would definitely use, but the 5th character, you can choose various different people. You could actually, yep, you could have, let's actually go in and we'll select it first. So we'll look for a team. With this particular team, you want to avoid a team with defense ups. Not always possible. If you can, I'll try and show off something that will hopefully work. Let's see. We don't want to go for that combo there. Captain America and Iron Man, that gives us the unavoidable attack, which will work our way through the Hand Sentry. So we don't want that. We don't want the Kingpin one either. We'll go for this team here. Go for Drendor. Now I'm going to drop out because we're going up against a team. In fact, thinking about it, let me go back. Let's find the team with Kingpin once more if we can. So where is this Kingpin team? There we go. This one here. We're going to try this. Avengers, without a doubt, is better than Defenders in the game. Hand Archer be better than Elektra for debuffs. You don't really need the debuffs, look, to be honest. You'll see once we do this match. Right, so we'll go in here. We'll try this out. So, subbing out Elektra. And who I'm putting in. He's not really high level, so there's a chance he could get beaten. And if he gets beaten, then the match is probably over. But we're putting in Doctor Strange because he'll flip Kingpin's buffs. So let's try this. And yeah, Moon Knight could be good. I really did like him in Marvel Heroes. Right, here we go. Ah, Vervillain 6-9, sorry. Yeah. Could work, potentially. Hey Dex, good to see you. Let's try out some arena here. Yeah, I want some other Mystique style characters for the Mordo video I did put together. Doctor Strange and Baron Mordo, and it was just great. Put them together. So I really would like a few more Mystiques. Even I suppose we could get the Ancient one, and I can't remember the actor. It's Benedict Wong that plays him. Who is it he plays? And Infinity War again. It would be good to get him as well as a character. Maybe even Caecilius. That would be nice, actually, when I think about it. Right, so what we want to do, hey Sean, we will remove the speed up on, let's see, decisions here. Yeah, Doom. He would be good. We'll remove the speed up on Cap. And we don't want to use this just yet, so we're going to put the it's a fence down, isn't it? Wong, that's the one, yeah. I thought it was Wong, but I didn't want to say that offhand in case I was wrong, and it sounded like I was just generalising and saying, yeah, the Chinese guy's called Wong, but you're right, that is. There we go, a fence down on Quake. Right, now we're going for this, and this will protect Crossbones long enough to get his ultimate off, and in a moment we'll be, let's see, in a moment we'll be putting the buffs up via Kingpin. Right, let's see. So they've got a ton of buffs now, so we're putting up our own buffs as well. And then Doctor Strange will flip them for us. I'm trying to think, do I want to use this now or do I wait? I'm actually going to hold on to this for now. I know I've got a fence up myself, but they also have a fence up. I'm going to hold off on this just for now. Waiting for Strange's turn to come round. Come on. There we go. Cast this on anyone and it will hit all of them. Buffs will be flipped. Or removed. Flipped a ton of them, so there's defense down in quite a few characters. That didn't hit me for too much because I've got the evade on some characters and the defense up. And then here we go for Crossbones. And if you look, we've got two characters with defense down at the moment. So they had their turn with Crossbones, now I've got mine. That's took them down a whole lot. And there we go, that worked perfect actually, saving the Yaka arrow. I'm giving away all my secrets here. Getting an assist on it, then the Yaka arrow will fly round. There we go, very nice. Yeah, awesome skill. Yep, Quake is gone. She is out of here. I'm going to hit auto and I'm going to have some of my tea. This is the, I don't know if you can see it if I'm going to waste this. This is the mug I got for Father's Day today. There we go, Mr. Perfect. Takes a second to take down Kingpin with his huge health pool. Yeah, that worked pretty good. So as you go, I found once you hit round about the top 100 in Arena, a lot of teams will be using Cap and they'll be using Kingpin as well. And that's where you sub in Doctor Strange. I think Mordo could work really good as well actually. We'll come back and we'll try another Blitz once the timers run down. for now, we'll jump to the blaster challenge, because this was one of the things I did say we would cover. So let's see. Now I won't go Rocket Raccoon. Thank you, Spectrin. I was unfortunately working today. 9 till 5 I work every single Sunday, so that was a bit rubbish, to be honest. I'd have preferred not to have worked on Father's Day, but one of these things had to be done. Right, so blaster wise, I'll try and go for a free to play team here. Merc Bodyguards available to us. I've noticed that I don't actually know, and it's a bit strange. I believe their skills are just the same though. There is something strange going on with the Merc Bodyguards. Next Blitz we don't know, Zod, but I'm hoping because of the Iron Man event that it will be a dual shield Blitz. So we'll hopefully get the likes of Cap and Black Widow, because I was going to say they're ones you can't farm. You can farm Cap of course, but not sure. Hopefully it will be a shield one anyway. I really need Black Widow to get up to level 7, and then I've got 7-star Iron Man, and I'll be doing a video on that if I do manage to get it. So let's see. So let me know what characters you would like to see for this blaster challenge. I think I'll select some and I'll sit for a second and see if you're happy with the ones we've selected. Repeating the Hawkeye and Shield security offers. Okay, that's good to know. Although saying that means Black Widow would come round twice, and that would give me enough shards. Would I want to spend £40 on it? That's a tough one. Right, so we'll drop in Winter Soldier, Punisher, Korath, and then let me know who I should put in as the 5th character here. Thinking probably Merc Lieutenant. Seen that, is Merc Lieutenant a blaster? Oh, he's not. Okay. Not Merc Lieutenant then. Let's see. It will be back anyway, the event, so the events like this aren't always meant to be done by everyone first time round, so you will get there with them. Hand Archer. Possibly. Let's try Hand Archer, because I suppose we get unlimited attempts on this. It's only when you complete the level that you have 3 attempts left, so let's give it a shot with that. Sure, that way if there's any debuffs we can remove them. You will get there, Zap, with these characters. First time Iron Man came round I didn't get him myself and it was disappointing, but once you keep working towards them you get a good sense of achievement when you get them. Right, let's have a look. Again, just takes a second here. With this being the fresh stacks, when it's loading some of the levels, it's doing so for the first time. Right, so there's 9 enemies remaining here, so there's no one that's going to... No, there is someone that'll put a taunt up. He'll stick a taunt up there if I don't taunt first. Let's see, we'll get rid of Quake first, and then what I'm going to do is we'll actually stick the taunt on her so we can get her out quick. It was a midway through soft launch that I started playing. I missed a month or 2 of it. It was probably around about January time or something, potentially. Maybe a bit before then. Right, so we may as well remove these buffs here. Then we've got Punisher. It's nice he's got the ultimate in the first turn, but it's a bit the most he's got going for him. And then you've got the taunt up here, so, well, there we go. 4 managed to hit him like a truck. Now what we'll do is I would like to ability block Hawkeye here, so we'll go for this. Again, this is a pretty strong team I've got, but it is looking at it, it's a free to play team, so hopefully this will help out anyone and let them know who they can farm if we do pass it. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself just yet. Yeah, quite a few players in our alliance are just short of getting Deadpool to 6 stars. I managed to get him to 6 stars myself, so I was happy with that. I'm going to take out Quake. And then we'll go for Black Widow first. She's the most dangerous because she can apply bleed to quite a few characters and stun them as well. We'll actually save that for when the next batch of enemies come in, because we're due another 4 by the looks of it. Have you done the trick sod where you can get almost force the game to send you an email and it's got 10 Deadpool shards and it's also got some power cores with it? Although I know 10 shards means you're still going to be 4 off, so it may be more frustrating to actually do that. But I believe it is, I think it's Valley Flynn that's got a video up on how you do that particular trick there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping to do give out some after the event as well. That would always be good. Right, so we will go for Iron Man next. He'll be really dangerous here because he's paired up with Cap and he'll do that unavoidable attack. I doubt we'll be able to take him out before he actually fires off the attack. No worries, so it's Valley Flynn that's got that up. I think it's one of his most popular videos, I think, so you should find it pretty easy. But you will still be 4 shards short unless they give some out. There's a chance he'd all lose Koraf, I reckon. So this shows how hard this challenge is. That was close with Koraf, really close. So we'll use the AoE here on Punisher, because there's 3 of them will hit. I'm actually going to save the debuffs here in case Cap puts his taunt up. I think a Winter Soldier will take him down. Not really noticed Winter Soldier yet in this fight. Is this the first time he's moved? I wonder if he was, because he was slowed. This is tough. I think I'm going to wipe here actually. There we go, we're not getting 3 stars anyway. I think we're going to wipe. In my defence though, I'm using a team that's not massively powered. I've not put a lot into Hand Archer or Punisher. So we'll go for 4 here. This is a really difficult challenge, this one. It's not good. Right, let's see. Get rid of Iron Man. Probably shouldn't have used the special on him there. There was no need to do that. Take him out. Take out Black Panther. You take him out quick before he uses that ultimate. I'll be in a lot of trouble if he does. This is not good. Oh dear. I'm going to stick it in auto for a moment here. Switch Punisher for Cable. Is Cable an okay one to use? Because I was trying to avoid characters that may be slightly paywalled. If so, let me know and I'll certainly sub in Cable. Up the speed a little bit here. Yes, Ford's actually doing alright here, to be honest. He has a bit of a powerhouse. He's got nice health and hits like a truck. Slow it down. This is going to be close. Ah, Spidey stunned him. Oh, let me see. This is tense. This is really tense. Come on. There we go. And if I stun Spidey, that should be enough. Stunned. And then I can... Ah, the stun's worn off. Then hit him. There we go. Awesome. That was good. That was definitely good. I know that was only 1 star, but that was still pretty cool there to see at the end. So there you go. For anyone that does doubt how good Ford actually is. There we go. Right, so we'll go back in. Right. Now I wouldn't normally use Hand Archer. Yeah, that was fun. I'm going to go for Hydra Rifle Trooper. They're actually really good, and they're an easy character to farm. So we'll try that again with them. Yeah, that was fun. I liked that. Definitely Infinity War Hulk. Hope we do get skins like that in time as well. I'm just looking at, I need to get better light in here. I'm looking at the fact that it's really quite dark, the webcam. I don't know. For next time I'll play around with the settings a little bit. Got quite a bright light on just above me as well. Right, here we go. Let's try this again. Hydra Trooper is really good, so will hopefully help out. Right, what we went for last time, we went for the taunt there. Do I want to do that again? Well, actually, we'll go for this one instead. I have a feeling they will, Zod, yeah. So I'm actually leveling them up myself, trying to get a 5-star, just in case it's the same as Iron Man. Thank you very much, Saurian. That was pretty awesome there though, that win. That was really good fun. I do like when things like that happen on stream. It does a decent amount of damage, the Rifle Trooper. So we'll go, in fact we've still got the taunt up. 70% chance to chain, you hardly ever see it chain, but I'll try it. I had 2 of them, that was pretty decent. Must be the Infinity War 4 that we've got right now. So we don't want to apply the additional taunt or anything. We can hopefully take him out with the basic or get close to it. Go for the AoE because we'll hit the free characters here. And then Hydra Rifle Trooper will be up again soon because it's only 3 turns to charge. So by the time the next 4 drop in, he'll be ready to fire off his AoE. We'll go for, we'll actually take out Hawkeye in case he applies blind to my whole team. And then Black Widow's next. I know we're doing good here, but I don't want to jinx it. I don't know if it's the order I've attacked in. Could possibly be, because when I think about it, we focused on burning down Quake quicker. Now, in the team I'm running, I've got Thor and Winter Soldier, who are really slow. So if they're slowed down even further, then it's almost game over there. So that's maybe what's made the difference this turn, although it's not over. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Made you choose if you wanted Red Skull or Nick Fury. I wouldn't like that. How could I do an in-depth review for both of them then? Need to level up a new account. Nick Fury looks insane. He's essentially, for anyone that's not really looked at his kit, he's essentially Kingpin for heroes. He looks absolutely awesome. I cannot wait for him. He'll fit perfectly in the Avengers team I've got as well. If I get Iron Man to rank 7, in fact, I think I'll have a full 7-star Avengers team. So we're going to use a stun on Iron Man because he really is dangerous here while Cap's still about. Then we've got him stunned. Then we'll take him out. He's got the taunt on him as well because I used Korra's special. Wasn't really thinking when I done that, but it's not a bad thing. We need to take him out anyway. Might take a little bit of damage here now, so this could get more tricky. And then I need to take out Black Widow now, or Black Panther even, because he's got the charge. Yeah, definitely. I think taking out Quake made a big difference. I think it's without a shadow of doubt due to the fact that we've got the Winter Soldier and Thor, and if they're slowed down then that's it, they're useless. Break out Spider-Man in the next arena, yeah, for sure. There we go, we've got the bleed on Black Panther. Wasn't enough to take him out by his next turn. Right, there we go, Panther's out before he uses his special. This will be close, but we'll hopefully go from almost losing it and then passing with one character to doing it with all 5. Let's see. So Defense up. Yeah, crossbones you really need to get rid of. You need to get rid of them, or you need to get defense up on him for him using his attack. Quake as well. They're just the ticking time bombs. I've been into a match occasionally, and I think it's got the likes of, let's see, it'll be Rocket Raccoon, Quake, and Crossbones, and there's one other character that's a complete time bomb. I can't think of it offhand, and you don't know who to target. Who do I go for first here? There we go. We should hopefully freestyle this. Getting close. We need 4 to do his thing again. Right, there's a chance Spider-Man may dodge this, so actually I'm going to use this attack here. There we go, he dodged it. So if I would have fired that off on Spider-Man first, well, if it's starting with a dodge, I believe that would have stopped the chain. So that's something to look out for. And hopefully done if we get an assist here. We might get in time, you never know, we might get an actual, because like it's Winter Soldier rather than Bucky we've got, so he's a villain. So in time maybe we'll get Bucky, and then you'll get a nice synergy there between them. That would be good. There we go, done. Awesome. Free start. That's us done. So let's look at that team again there. I do think relatively free to play team are on the fact they're quite powerful. So who do we have? There we go, yep. So you can get Hydra Rifle Trooper through the arena, or no, not arena, sorry, through Blitz. Punisher Story, Raid, Winter Soldier is Story, Pharaon and Korath is Story. So that is your free to play team for beating the Blaster Challenge. Let's see. Crossbones can use his detonate as a counter, as an assist. It doesn't happen very often, but I've seen it happen, and I've seen it sometimes do 2 explosions in a row. When you do counter, it only does 50% damage, so it won't be as potent, but it will still be pretty powerful. Yeah, Hulk needs a complete rework, to be honest. Right. So let's see. We'll see if we've got any other particular challenges that lock you into certain heroes. So only brawlers and support. We could maybe look at that one if anyone wants to have a look. For some reason it's not allowing me to pull across the screen. It's been weird with that. Let's try and go back in again. Is there any particular challenge that anyone wants to see? If not, I can certainly try the medical one. Although you've got the ability enhancements, that's controllers and protectors. They are genuinely quite powerful characters, so I think that would be pretty easy. Let me know. Let me know if we're going for the ability enhancements or the medical, which it won't let me to scroll over to again. Gold. Gold's just a standard team. You can use anyone for gold. I'll do it if I get no other requests, but it's just the fact that if we look at it, you can use any team for it. So I'll go back in and out, see if this works again. There we go, that's better. Ability, we'll go for the first one, then we'll go for ability. So ability is controllers and protectors. So we'll do that, then we'll do medical, and then we'll jump to gold. Right, so let's see. This is, of course, important. The all-important tier 3 ability materials for ranking up your skills. Now, can I use Kingpin in my team, or is that considered as cheating because he's villains 5.9 and he's a pretty hard farm? So let me know. I'm going to use Cap anyway. Slightly harder farm, but or slightly hard farm, but certainly not as hard as Kingpin. Then we'll go for Hawkeye. So it's protector and controllers. Has to be hand sentry. And then we could drop in Drax and go really heavy in the tanks. Yeah, hopefully the paydays will come around more often. That will help out. Don't worry, I won't use Black Widow. I won't use her. Right, crossbones detonated on me and then Thanos countered and killed him. Ah, okay, right, nice. Crossbones was supposed to get death proof. That's a good point. He should have got death proof actually after using his detonate. Maybe a bug there. Right, so Quake. Don't know how I missed her there. She has to go in. So for the final character, I think I'll go for either Drax or Crossbones. We'll go for Crossbones, I suppose. That makes sense, doesn't it? Nice and easy. So you've got Crossbones, nice and easy to farm. Hand Sentry, easy. Cap takes a bit longer. And then the remaining two, Hawkeye and Quake, are nice and easy as well. Oh, go with Drax. Sorry, Tate. I can always run it again with Drax and see how we get on there. The Drax is 6-star, but I've got enough shards to take him up to 7-star, but I don't yet have the gold to do that, unfortunately. I've got a few characters like that where they're leveled up, but I don't have the gold. Bit of a pain. Yeah, we went for the Crossbones anyway, so all good. Let's see. Right. This should be nice and easy here. In fact, looking at it, there's only 5 enemies and they're all on screen, so that's awesome. Yeah, we need any communication from the developers, to be honest. Although I wouldn't like to see a forum or anything like that. After the Marvel Heroes forums, I don't want to have to ever go on forums again. So I'm happy to just lurk on Reddit or Discord and chat now and again. But definitely we do need to see developers more active on there. Or active, I should say. Yeah, I've seen Yondu turn around a few times. It's a bit weird. Hey John, good to see you. We're just running through some of the challenges here. You missed an absolutely fantastic challenge with 4. Where he went toe to toe, I think it was with 2 characters and managed to take them down. It was pretty good fun. Right, so we'll use the cleanse here anyway on Hawkeye. So he works great because we're going up against the Kree Royal Guard. Right, and then defense up on Cap. Got a feeling this will be a really easy one to pass this one. Koraf's doing a lot of damage there, but because it's on Cap, he can take that no problem. So Nebula's now got her evade, but it's only 1 stack, it's not 2. So that's nice. Here we go, Hand Sentry. Right, there we go. So we're looking good. We've got all our buffs up and we're about to start debuffing them. I will, if I try and use it on Nebula, she'll dodge it. So we'll go for, we'll slow down these 3 here. And then I want to put that offense down on Gamora if I get the chance. Yep, there we go. Bonus attack, offense down. And then we'll go for the blind and we'll use that on Koraf actually. Because when I think about it, maybe the Yak arrow is unavoidable, so it works through blind if I think about it. Yeah, no, definitely Flood. I don't fancy going back to that at all. A lesson learned. I did invest myself quite strongly in the forums and Marvel Heroes, and you get a lot out of it and you get a lot interacting with people, but I don't think I would ever do that again. Right, let's see. It's not worth the hassle. As much as you do get to interact and meet a lot of good people, there's a lot of bad eggs there as well, and for some reason you seem to have a target in your back if you cover a game. So yeah, right, we'll go for Koraf next, I reckon. Air Thanos. Right, then we've got the ultimate. As I suspected, this is a nice easy one here then. Koraf jumping away up in the other. I think he's wearing Air Korafs. Right, let's see. Then we've got Crossbones actually as well, so perfect. As I suspected, this was nice and easy. My team is powerful, but we've absolutely smashed it. So even with a weaker team, you can see that you can do this no problem. We'll remove the buffs here. Speed bar down, Cap finishes off. Done. So again, looking at that team, that's a nice free-to-play team there, nice and easy to farm. That will help you finish the ability challenges, get all those tier 3 mats. I think the last one was maybe February, if I can remember right. I'm pretty sure it was February. The one before that was maybe December. So was it December, February, and then quite a big jump there, June. So right, so we're now going for, that was in ability, so we now want to do medical supply run. Again, we'll go for a nice free-to-play team. So one out. I think this is a tough one. I think this is one where I did try and go heavy on the support the first time I'd done it, and I actually struggled, and I found out the best thing to do on it was to go hard on the damage and drop in Merc Lieutenant. No worries, Sherry, thanks for popping in. Hopefully I can do more of these as well in time. Cheers, thank you. Right, so Yondu first. Then Gamora. Well, we now have Night Nurse. I didn't have Night Nurse before. Let's drop her in to see if her double regen's enough to keep me up. I won't use Deadpool. Slightly cheating to use her. Or use him even rather than her. It's not... Is it Gwenpool? I think it is. I'm feeling tired here now. Right, let's see. So we'll drop in Elektra as well. And final character. Again, let you guys choose. So we've got a choice of... Let's see. It's going a bit weird here. Nebula, Merc Lieutenant, Spider-Man or Daredevil. So first person can choose who we go for. Go for Merc, no bother. There we go, Merc Lieutenant. Speed up should work nice with the Night Nurse, allowing her to get her heals off even quicker, and a fence up on Elektra could be pretty potent, especially on Gamora as well actually. With the blue stacks I'm using, Buchan, bear in mind what I was saying about no, in fact I've not mentioned that, it was something else I've mentioned. This is the second time I'll be mentioning Valley Flynn then. He has a video as well on how to upgrade the graphics within BlueStacks, because when you first install it, it will be on the lowest settings. So again, check out his channel, and he needs to start giving me some kind of money for all these advertisements I'm doing for him. But check out Valley Flynn's channel, and he's got details how to make BlueStacks work with all the great graphics and the animations in the background and the physics and the shadows and so on. There we go, the police cars in the background. I don't think everyone sees that, and it looks great. Right, so we want to get rid of the snipers first, although if we attack the snipers then you'll shield up and defense up. So I think no matter who we go for, it's not good. So let's see. I'm going to try and use the basic. There's a chance I could take out a sniper with it. It's worth a shot. And we didn't. If we did get the triple hit there in Gamora, we probably could have took them out. So let's see. We'll stealth up as Elektra. It is a great looking game. I've actually had people ask me, and it's quite funny, if it's on PlayStation 4 or Xbox. And I'm like, yeah, it's on mobile. It looks great, it really does. Right, so we now got speed up and defense up. And we don't need any kind of heal. There's a chance we might apply slow here. We did. I didn't really want to slow down an enemy that's got taunt on them. Merc Lieutenant's almost out. Not good. We'll hopefully have the double regen on Night Nurse soon. Right. Hey Rox, good to see you. Fingers crossed we can take this guy out here with this. If we could, that would have been a chain. So I'm going to take out this sniper before they do anything. Let's see. And we've got 7 more enemies to come in, so I'm going to save the Yak Arrow, and we'll actually take out... I can't take out the other sniper just yet. I should have enough time to take him down before he gets his shot. As long as Operative doesn't put stealth on him, then I could be in trouble. There we go. Nice. And then we have a heal on the Merc Lieutenant. Sounds good. You need 2 more Avengers then. See you later, Sod. Thanks for popping in. Okay, let's see if we can take the Operative out. Get some summons in. This looks like it's going to be nice and easy, this one, and by the looks of it. Yeah, there we go. That's not going to do much for you, Shield Operative. Stealthing up and healing. There we go, done. Right, so 4 characters left. Electra, Hawkeye, Black Widow and Cap. Best character to use, Captain Yondu. Yondu I'll go for. Right, let's see. So I'm going to take out Electra, because if she gets a chance to power up her ultimate skill, then there's a good chance she could take out one of my characters, although 9 times out of 10 she'll go for the minions first, but we'll try and take her out quickly anyway. I'll apply the regen, because the regen doesn't kick in until the next turn, and the characters have had their turn by then, so although I'm almost topped up, regen could still work here. Yeah, Casino's videos are good. They are really good. The kind of graphics he's able to do on them as well. Definitely impressive stuff. You get people as well that seem to be naturals at theory crafting, and I always find when I do an in-depth review there's at least one or two things that I miss, and then you get people that are like the Casino. I think it just comes natural and they're able to find out all the little bits of characters and how they tick straight away, whereas for me it takes a lot of time to figure that out. There we go. Now if we use this, we'll get a chain, and then we can potentially take out Cap if we get lucky. Speed up, offense up. There we go. Then we've actually got a few extra summons here, and most of the characters are topped up health wise, so this seems to be the team to use for this particular challenge. And no point in using the health there. Then we'll hit auto to finish off here. Nice and easy. So that is another one done. Now actually my arena timers have probably came round, or my blitz timers. In fact Blitz and arena will have came round, so let's jump back into arena. See if we can climb any higher. Once we've done this I'll do a few blitzes, and then after that I'll need to double check the time as well. So let's see how high we can climb up here. Right, let's see. Ideally we would get one with Kingpin, because he's applying a ton of buffs. Well, I suppose Hand Sentry as well. I believe the stealth gets removed and turns into bleed. So actually if Hand Sentry comes back round, let's try this one. Not sure how this will go, because this Black Widow with the speed up, there's a chance that Doctor Strange could get taken out here. But we'll give it a shot. I think Strange could get taken out, but why not? We'll see how we get on. We may be getting a different map here with it taking a minute or two longer to load again. Yeah, there we go. For some reason this map seems to take a second to load in. It's probably all the things that are happening on it. Defense team, I'll jump back in a moment and I'll show you the defense team we're using. I'll show you it very quickly because we have covered it already. So I want to, let's see what I want to do. I'll slow down Crossbones so that way. Well, I think he's probably going to get his detonate off before us anyway. And then I will put the offense down on Quake. He's not doing a huge amount of damage, but there's no one else really there that would be doing much. So if I used it on Crossbones, it would be pointless, because in that next turn he was just using his taunt. So we'll now stealth up, and that should make Doctor Strange nice and safe. They'll stealth up. When I get the chance, I will remove all their stealth. This will hopefully work out time wise. I've never really went up against Sentry before, to be honest, with this setup, so this is all defense up, offense up. We won't use Yaka Arrow when we get the chance because it doesn't target stealthed enemies. That was just an assist there from Yondu. Right, now we don't want to use Yak Arrow. That'll be a waste. And I know I'm wasting the fact I've got a fence up on me right now, but it's simply not worth it. So this will remove the taunt on Cap, hopefully. Or not. Dodged it. Right, now let's see what these buffs turn to. So if we keep an eye on the two characters down here, I'm pretty sure these turn into bleeds if we get lucky and convert them. And they dodged them. Ah, there you go. You can see the bleeds on Crossbones though. So that's really nice there. That can neutralise hand sentry as well then. I better not say that, people will start running that against me. So let's see. We're focused in on Cap. This could be a bit tougher, this one, but we are getting there. We've got evade and defence up, so that done nothing there. And then there's defence down on Cap, and the rest of them, there's no evades, so we'll be hitting everyone. Perfect, there we go. And now we'll just use the Yak Arrow here, although it won't hit Quake, it will hit the rest. Then I'll hit Auto. And that is us. That was nice and easy. Or what is it that C10 says that I should say actually? Not too bad, not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, couldn't resist myself there. I did watch his video the other day and like somebody counted and he said it 26 times. You do have these things you say though, without a doubt, and you don't realise it. Right, let's see. Rank 68, so that's good. I think that's the highest rank I've ever actually had. That's a good tier list. That's the first tier list I've seen that I fully agree with. Let's see. Yep, Casino, Citan, Valley, Mobile Gamer. For Marvel Strike Force content, I'd probably put Valley above Citan. Citan's got a huge channel, but Valley puts out a lot of content. Citan, because he's so busy with Contest of Champions, I think obviously he doesn't have time to do as much Strike Force videos, whereas Valley really does put out a lot of good stuff. Casino, his content is great. I do like it, and I'm slightly jealous by his content. And I just noticed I got 999 power cores there. Don't know how I got to that random amount. So that's good. Rank 68, that's our best ever arena rank there. Could I creep into rank 50 in time? Possibly. Right. Well, that is my in-depth reviews finished for now until we get new characters sap, so I'll need to find out something else to do, but I'm pretty certain I will be able to find videos to do. So we're going to go to Blitz now. Before we do that, or while we're doing that, if there's any challenges anyone wants to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go in and quickly auto all the challenges so I don't forget and I don't lose all the rewards for them. So now is your time if you want to see me do any other challenges. Tried a Luke Cage team earlier for Blitz, didn't actually work well. I think he may be getting a slight tier adjustment to the top end of tier 3 when I come to do my tier list. So he's moving slightly down a bit from alpha to the top end of tier 3. The team I want to use here, so 61,000 against 55, means that I'm probably on the first match, so I don't want to lose this match or I drop down to rank 7. I don't want that. So we'll use the tried and tested team. There we go. Right. So we want to avoid Kingpin for sure. I'm not great either of those teams. We'll try going for the middle one. We should be alright because Cap's defence up. The time it's cast with the characters, some of them have used their skills, so they lose the defence up. So we'll see what happens here. Again, this is really quite slow. There's that same level again, slowing it down. Right. So we want to, well, I suppose we've got no chance, or no choice even, but to use the cleanse on Drax. Electra is really good. I think she's massively underrated. A lot of people kind of sleep on her, but she's great. Really good. We'll now remove the speed up on Quake. Do a bit of damage to it as well. The great thing about running Electra with a Kingpin team is she'll use her basic and she's got a chance to apply the bleed as well on the basic, so that can be really nice for upping your damage a bit. And then a fence down on Gamora, as always. And she resisted it. It's unfortunate. Then we've got a fence up, defense up Kingpin. They have it as well, but we should be alright here still. Nice block by Sentry. Got no choice but to hit Cap, and he's got defense up, so he's not going to take much damage here from Electra. Even with her 600% damage, yeah. Hardly scratched them. Let's see. Not many characters have their defense up anymore, so that's why Cap's always better to go up against than Kingpin, because Kingpin has defense up for 2 turns, which means when you get to cast all your ults and so on, the defense up will still be up. So we'll go for Yak Arrow. Decent damage there, and then we've got Crossbones coming up soon. There we go, Crossbones. Nice and easy. We can probably hit auto from this point onwards. I don't think I have to worry about either Cap or Drax taking anyone out. If there was still a nuke character like Crossbones or Rocket or Quake, I probably wouldn't hit auto, but I would say it's safe to do now. That's us done. Near enough done even. Cap down. Drax has got a few buffs, but he's not going to last against all these characters. Just noticed the Kingpin summon looks a bit like one of the characters from Army of Two with their masks. A long time ago I played that game. So we're now up at 910,000 points, so we should definitely be in the top 500. I do have Drax, technically it's 7-star, he's at 6-star and 300 shards, so these shards, once I eventually upgrade them, will go towards the Ultimus orbs, because the sooner I get him done, the sooner we can get a video out, and that'd be one I imagine a lot of people to see. Now I'm going to change over to my Avengers team. If no one I like comes up here, then we're going to throw the match with a minion team so we can move down a multiplayer and get another 3 characters to fight. So let's have a look. So I could probably do this one, but we'll try new opponent. Yeah, that's the one I'm most likely going to want to go for. No, in fact, there we go. Hulk, perfect. If you've got Black Widow and there's Hulk, you want to go for that. Well, saying that, we have the taunts. We'll try this actually. I say perfect. This could be a bit dangerous, but the fact Hulk's in the team and I've got Black Widow means it's essentially 5 against 4. So let's see how we get on here. I don't have any way of removing the taunt on Thanos, that's one thing. Hey Michael, yep, I'm still here. As long as there's Marvel games to cover, then I'll still be here. Right, let's see. Thanos will actually give me a bit of trouble when I think about this. This could be tough, but if anything it'll be a learning process here to see that I shouldn't go up against this combo. The rest of the character's easy, but Thanos is the one I think could give me trouble. Thank you, Ultra. Appreciate that. It's pretty tough doing the reviews. I do feel a bit of pressure now with the tier list section on them. I think no matter what you do, you're never going to please everyone, but thanks anyway. I do appreciate that you're enjoying them. Right, now this is where I could get a bit of trouble here. Thanos That taunt low. Hopefully, 4 will stun a good group of them, including Hulk with his low resistance. And Hulk actually, no, he didn't resist it. It was Quake that resisted it in the background there. Perfect. Good stuff. Right, let's see. I'll use this. I don't think there's any chance I'll remove the taunt at all. Yeah, I didn't think I would remove it. We'll use the blind now. That way if Quake gets an attack off. We've still got the taunt there on Thanos. I knew he would prove troublesome. Once that taunt's off though, it should be a lot easier. I got lucky with Hulk providing the stun as well. So we need to use... I don't actually want to use slow on Thanos with the taunt on him, so I'll use the cleanse even though it won't work. It means Quake does a nice punch on Hulk as well. So Thanos is actually making this one really quite difficult. Hey Mark. Did you assume I'd be some big, I don't know, Hulking Scotsman? Ginger hair, big ginger beard, and a tam o' shanter as they call it. You probably need to look that up. You won't know what that is. That's the the hat that Scottish people wear with the red hair coming out of it. Right, let's see. We'll take out Quake now. Although Crossbones will actually be detonating soon. I could be in trouble here. Yeah, and Hulk's not good. Don't waste any of your resources on him. I think I could actually be in trouble here because Hulk, Quake and Crossbones are going to be close to fully charged. So this could be tough. Low defense down. That's perfect timing actually if Hulk's about to use his ultimate. Do a lot less damage. In fact he's not, he's just using the taunt. I've now got speed up. Hulk basically needs a complete rework. Don't put any resources into him at the moment. I'm sure in time, being in Avengers and how big a character is, they will rework him and they'll make him fantastic, but for now save your resources. I really need to take out Crossbones, although Spidey's low as well, and also Thanos will be firing off his ultimate soon. This is actually proving more troublesome than I thought this particular match. There we go, Thanos with ultimate. I don't believe I could have took him out with 4 there anyway, so that's why I ignored them. I'll do it. I'll remove all the buffs here. Speed bar down on Thanos. Try and burn down Crossbones now quick. I should have actually used the slow there on Thanos so it would hit Hulk. Although saying that, Hulk is already slowed actually, so that's fine. And we will... This is risky doing this. I'm going to actually just stun Hulk. I was hoping to get the bleed in the chain, it didn't happen, but there we go. Yeah, let's see. Nice and easy here. Basically done. I may as well hit auto here. I don't know why I'm taking my time trying to pick the skills. That says done. Hulk has 4 buffs on him, or debuffs even. He's done for. There we go. So with that, I reckon I'm going to stop on Blitz. I don't want to use any charges just in case we do get some shield characters in the next Blitz, which is at 1 o'clock tonight we find out. 937,971. That will be enough to get the 100 Drax shards, which will ultimately turn into Thanos shards. Let's see. So just quickly, before I potentially go in and do my challenges then, is there anyone that wants to see a particular challenge before I quickly auto them? Because otherwise I will forget, and it's a whole lot that's in there for them. I might go in and check my inbox and so on this now. And actually, I don't believe I've checked the store since 5 o'clock, or have I? Let's see. Yeah, I have, because I've bought 4 already. Working on the hand archer as well from Arena. Yeah, I've already bought them as well by the looks of it. There we go, already bought them for this rotation. No messages, so what I'll do is I'll quickly go in and complete all the challenges here. And then it should actually get me a gold orb to open. We'll see if we get up to 3 million, which you can get. I highly doubt that. Even if I get one of 1 million, I'd be happy with that. Almost done. I do love a Sunday for all these tier 8 challenges. That's bumped my Blitz charges way up for the next Blitz. So that's working out great. After this, I think I've actually got just about everything done, to be honest. I may be winding up soon. It's also getting pretty late here as well. There we go, let's see what we've got in supplies. So 1 premium orb, we'll open that up. Not saving them anymore. Yeah, that's okay. Don't really need that, to be honest. And then we've got gold. Nexus 6.3. What I'll do is I'll finish up then. I'll have a quick shot at Nexus 6.3 and then we'll finish up. That sounds like a good way to finish off. That's terrible. Terrible. That was one off the lowest amount possible there, 90,000, when you can get up to 3 million. So let's see. Nexus 6.3. So Nexus, you can use any team you want. 6.3 is stop the Hydra operators from detonating a bomb. So we need to take them out quickly. Let's go in and have a shot. Might take a turn or two to get our bearings with it. So if we're going for our best team, we want Cap, we want Yondu, Black Widow, Quake. Although saying that, let me know if I should or shouldn't use Black Widow here, because obviously a lot of people may not have her. If you don't want me to use her, just say before we jump in. We'll go for, let's see, maybe Gamora or Hawkeye. Tough call. I'll try Gamora because we might have to take out people quick. So I'll start at 1 minute. Just let me know if I should use Black Widow or not for this. Let me see, I want to add Deadpool to current team. Team consists of Wolverine, Quake, Spidey, Night Nurse and Drax. Replace Spider-Man out of them, to be honest. Yeah, Sunday's the best. I love doing all those challenges. I'm going to run it with Black Widow this now because no one said otherwise, but if we do it and somebody says in the meantime, then I can run it again. Let's see. I think it's Miracle Tenant shards you get from this one, so they're good shards to get. I'm farming the 5-star Miracle Tenant. Again on our slow loading screen here. Villains 6.9. We've done that earlier on, so I'm not being lazy or anything like that, but if you check what I'll do actually when the video's finished and uploaded, Dustin, I will quickly try and skip through and find when we ran over Villains 6.9, and I'll stick it in the comments or the description for you so you can jump straight to that particular point. If you want to watch the full stream, of course, feel free to do that, but I'll do it. If I forget, send me a message to remind me and I'll quickly find it in the stream. Oh, is there ads and breaking up? Sorry. Or like, I don't even know how the ads work in a stream because I don't do it often. I thought it would be one ad at the start. So is there multiple ads? Are they too often? If so, I can try and find a way to go in and disable them if that's the case. Right, so we want to get rid of these Hydra operators ASAP, although Red Skull's pretty dangerous as well. Got one down. As soon as I've took them out, I'll actually take out Red Skull before concentrating on anyone else. We'll slow. See, I'll go for this. Not quite sure who I should be slowing here, but we'll go for them. I reckon he's probably going to get a turn before I can take him out regardless. In fact, there we go, we can free. Okay, what I'll do is next time I run it, I will see if there's something I can go in and disable the ads, because I had no idea how often the ads would be in this. You don't, as far as I'm aware, you don't set them manually when it's a stream, it sets them for you. So I'll look to disable them for next stream. And when you say breaking up, is it like lagging a bit? If it is, I still need to maybe play around with settings in OBS. No worries, Dustin. You probably will need to remind me, because by the time this uploads I'll be sleeping and it'll be tomorrow, so feel free to do that. Send me a message tomorrow and I'll find the timestamp for you. Remove the taunt here. I would say it's worth it, Scorpion, if you maybe need 45 shards to unlock her, but if you need more than that, then you're spending £20 and you're not unlocking her. So I'd only really go for it if you unlock her as a result of it. So I would like to take down Red Skull as soon as possible here. However, I really need to take down the operatives or it's game over. One operative at the back here. I don't necessarily know, Mark. I think I maybe should be taking out Red Skull. We'll find out because I've not finished the level yet. Right, we're going to call in summons. You can do damage, they can heal, and you've got the fact they'll pull some aggro as well. Right, now I will stun. There we go. For a second I thought that was a sniper character in the background there and I looked a bit panicked probably. Thankfully it's not. Hey there, Red Skull's great. There we go. 11 remaining, so we've still got quite a lot. So do I need to heal up on Yondu? I believe I do. We'll get rid of Red Skull ASAP, because when you defeat other minions he can get energy and he can call in other minions and it can get out of control quite quick. So now that we've took care of the operators, we'll get rid of him. Hopefully we'll chain here, and we didn't. And I'm thinking about it, I don't know if Night Nurse would work well here. I don't know if it's just a DPS fight really, or she would work. Because we know she is absolutely fantastic in raids. Now we'll cast the slow on... Let's see. We'll cast the slow... Cast it here. And you got this Red Skull down, so that's good, but we've still got another 9 remaining. And then we'll try and take out Star-Lord next. He's probably the most dangerous because he can apply the blind. Nice one, Gamora. She's got the free hits. And let's see. We'll take out this operative just to be safe. Although, saying that, you do get four actual turns at it, and he's only used one, so we'll take out some of the other lower characters. Stun Ronin if we get the chance, or do we use speed up? We'll use speed up because a lot of their bars aren't really full, so one speed up should be enough of a rotation to get Black Widow back round to stunning him again. Let's see if we can take out the rifle trooper, and we did. Perfect. Yeah, the animations are great, and so much of the time you don't get to see them because you're speeding the game up. It's one of the things. You need to increase the timer on raids and arena to maybe 10 minutes so that you can play it on times 1 speed if you want, because some levels when you're fighting, for example, 20 or 30 enemies, it's simply not enough time to actually view all the animations. Right, we'll start to burn down Ronin next. There's no one here that can taunt, so that's why I used the shield there, and then stun hopefully. There we go, he didn't resist it, that's nice. Black Widow applying a ton of bleeds as well. So we've got slow and stun on Ronin, so that's him out of the game. We can completely forget about him. We'll concentrate on this guy on the left who's not got the slow and any kind of debuffs on him, and he's got full health. What did he do there? Applied Death Proof. And actually, we will take out a few here. I probably should have used that on Ronin when I think about it. There we go. 3 turns for Gamora. See, like Gamora, when she gets a like of this, I've had people say, why is Gamora not a mega? Now when she gets stuff like this, she's incredible, and she would be higher mega. But you don't always get that. You don't always get the characters on lower health and have your special and your ultimate available, so she can be slightly situational in that regard. But when it does work, as you just seen there, it's pretty incredible. But there we go. That was relatively nice and easy there. I don't know if I cheated slightly by using Black Widow in the team. If anyone feels I did and they're really aggrieved by it, then let me know and we will run it one more time before we finish up. If not, we'll probably finish up once we've done this. And there we go. So that was 3-star for, what was that? Nexus 3 point something? Can't even remember now. 6.3 maybe? Shouldn't matter too much. The higher your stats, then it means you will have a higher chance to actually apply debuffs and resist debuffs and so on as well. But a large part of it is using the right synergies for characters and targeting the most dangerous characters first. So power is important, but it's not the be all and end all. Yeah, that's the thing with Gamora. The resets are great when they work, but they don't always work really. But let's see. Nexus 6.3. That was the one we done there. I think that's everything. I was saying that. Quickly get into Alliance raids because I need to do them before we finish up. I've got almost 59 energy. And what I'll do with the team I'm using for raids at the moment, I can actually auto these. So the team we've got is Night Nurse, Quake, Cap, Yondu. I'll take out Black Widow just so you can see something different, and I'll put in Hawkeye. And what I'll do is I'll just sit back and auto this. And if you've got any questions before we finish up, just let me know. I'm trying to relax now. That was quite a lot we actually get covered then. That was good. We managed to show off quite a few of the challenges, quite a few of the harder levels, and some arena teams as well. Then actually we did get a lot covered there. Happy with that. Right, so we'll up the speed a little bit just to ×2 here, and we'll just sit back and relax as we auto this. Yeah, Gambit will be awesome once we start to get all the other X-Men characters fitted out. We've barely scratched the surface at the moment, character-wise. Personally, I'm looking forward to the likes of Blade and Green Goblin. I would like a team like that. I think Blade's probably my most looked forward to character. I've always really liked him ever since seeing the film way back in the cinema. I remember when it first came out, and at least I wasn't really aware of who Blade was. And I'm going to have to delete you in a second, Jillian, if you spam, just to make you aware. But I wasn't really aware who Blade was in that opening scene in the nightclub. Seen that and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I'm pretty sure in time they will bring out the likes of Lizard. There's some great villains with Spider-Man. Dr. Octopus, how he would look. You've also got Sandman, now he would look awesome as well. Mysterio, so many great villains. Vulture, yeah. Still like Spider-Man as much as you did. I do. Possibly he might be high tier 3 rather than alpha, but he's still good because he's one of the few characters that's able to offer defense down, and defense down is really important because if you can apply a fence up on yourself and then defense down on another character, then it's a heap of damage you're actually doing there, so it can work out well. Thank you, Michael. 58 characters was enough. Yeah, this so many characters that are possible. It's going to be pretty awesome. Hopefully get Fantastic Four in time as well. Would it be good to see them? Although if it was Fantastic Four, who would the fifth member be? Would it be, let's see, Silver Surfer, or would it be Doom you would put in that team? I'm not even looking at the screen here when we're doing this raid, so that's the point I'm at now for level 50 raids. And it's good to get to that point because they get a bit boring doing them manually. So now whenever I have them, I just quickly press auto and do whatever I need to do, tidy up a bit in the house and just let the raids do their own thing. I think we've got 2 more to go here because we were just short of 50 energy. Yeah, we're really getting through this quick here. And that's without Black Widow as well. So this team you're looking at is a team that you can farm for free. So, right, 1 second guys, I'm going to have to go in and actually get rid of this person that's just spamming. Give me 1 moment here, apologies for this. I'll try out my snazzy new screen. There we go, that's them removed, and I got to show off my little screen I've been playing around with as well, in case I got interrupted or anything like that. So, let's see. I think we've maybe got 1 more raid to do, and that's us finishing off. It's the first time I've had to mute someone, so that's actually pretty good going. There we go, in fact we've got 20 raid energy, so we can do these 2 raids, and that's us done. Yeah, hopefully it won't be too long for the X-Men. Thank you. Didn't actually take that long to do, Mark. Been playing around with Photoshop for a couple of years now. It started off doing signatures for alliance mates on the Marvel Heroes forums with Photoshop, and I really quite enjoyed it, and I was hunting out people who wanted a signature, and then from there it was doing the thumbnails for the Marvel Heroes guides, and then you just pick it up as you go along, really. It's a really good tool, Photoshop. Really good. This really is nice and easy here. Perfect way to finish up the night. I've no idea how long the stream's been on for. I don't know if it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours or not. So what would be the other X-Men you're looking forward to the most, Lycan other than Gambit? Thinking who would I like to see? Nightcrawler could be pretty good. Imagine his animations would look great. I was about to say Cable, but we've already got Cable, of course. Cyclops, he would be good. Yeah, I would like, in time I'd actually like to do, everything I do video editing wise and Photoshop wise is all self-taught, but I would actually like to do a proper professional course, because I feel that when I edit videos that it doesn't come naturally. You get people that can edit videos in a very specific way and they look great with all the crops and fades and zooms, and for myself it just doesn't come naturally at all. So I'd like to learn how to do that. It's something I'm hoping I get a bit of free time to do in the coming years. The only time I've seen myself mentioned on the official Discord channel really, Dustin, is one or two people who like to say that they can't understand me all the time. That's about it. For that reason I've not been on it as often, because I would see if anyone had tagged me, if there was anyone asking questions, and it was just people saying, oh, that guy, I don't understand them. So I thought, I'm not going to waste my time with that. I'll just stick to my own Alliance Discord. If anyone does have a question on the Discord though, they can always feel free to tag me, but I suppose you would probably just send me a message on one of my videos anyway, and you know I always get back to everyone. Here we go, last raid fight, and that's us done for the night. So should I sub in anyone? I'll leave it as, in fact I'll drop in Gamora just to mix this up a little bit for this last fight. That's us. I've actually got a Discord I run myself. So we've got 3 alliances that we run. The plan was to have 1 casual alliance when I started this game, but we're running 3. Marvel Heroes Strike Force, and then we've got different variants of that particular one, and we've got a Discord set up for that, and it's a really good community. It's a lot of old Marvel Heroes players that are on that. I need to check that out, Mark. I really am a complete noob when it comes to likes of these packages for editing, but I do like what you're able to do with them. So this fight is just aim and Scientist Supreme. In-depth reviews, I suppose I've got my layout, of course, and what I'll do is I'll have all the information up on msf.gg, and I'll look at it first, and I'll get a good feel for the character, and I'll look at their stats, and I'll see like which characters are faster than others, so they can potentially maybe counteract them. But other than that, by and large, I do go off the top of my head. But sometimes when I'm recording it, I can record almost every section in one go, and then other times you'll have certain sections that will take you about 5 times just to get it right. And even then I'm always not 100% happy, but sometimes you just have to go with it. Colossus, Rogue. Oh yeah, Rogue. No idea how Rogue would work. She'd maybe have to be like Taskmaster we were talking about earlier, where she would just use random skills potentially. Mr. Sinister, he could be a nice summon character. Calling in clones. Beast as well, of course. It was short. Let me see, do I have any? I do. Let's just do the final node as well. That seems perfect way to finish up. Final node, and then we'll finish up the stream. Yeah, I find the thing with Photoshop, it's all about learning little bits at a time. Like, you'll start off very basic, and then you'll think, I want to maybe try and do this with my picture, and then you'll just Google how to do it, and you learn that one little skill, and then next time there's something else you want to do, learn that skill, and you just keep adding them up, and before you know it, you've got all these different skills that you can put together to make some pretty nice images. I'm happy with how the in-depth review thumbnails turned out. They do look quite good, if I don't say so myself. I do like the look of them. No worries, Mark. Death Gambit, that'd be nice as a good costume. Not sure if it's called the End of the World or the End of the Earth costume for Gambit as well. Again, the one that was back in Marvel Heroes when he had the trench coat and he had his abs out. This one can be a little bit tougher, this match. We should still be okay as much as I normally run Black Widow on it. Actually click on Fury. There we go. What you can do when the game's running in auto is if you click on a character, it will actually attack them automatically, so that works out nice, because Fury could give me problems here. There, Nick Fury. Try and take him out quickly. Can be a right pain, the shield protectors with that taunt. I really cannot wait till we get Nick Fury. It's going to be awesome. There we go, we've got a full stack there. As long as they don't fire off any kind of AoE. That's a ton of minions we've got. Hopefully Night Nurse will put up our double regen. Keep everyone topped up. So this is the final node. Anyway, and it's Nick Fury ones, which are genuinely quite hard, but you can see when you get to a certain point, using a free-to-play team as well, you can smash through it. Two minutes 45 left. We should do this. I've done that as well sometimes. I've been doing a video and I've been playing the game at the same time, and I'm in a raid or a blitz and I look back and I've got 30 seconds left and I'm like, okay, that's energy wasted. Yeah, that's right, a bit Loki. I suppose he slows everything down, doesn't he, with all these blasts? He seems pretty good, but that's a good point, and I have noticed that on one of the levels he's in when you're playing against him. But this is happening often. I do like when he slams the staff down though, it's a pretty great animation. I think it was with the last, with the Deadpool patch potentially, we got characters making noises now where they make grunts and groans when they fire off their skills. Still no voices though, but that's understandable. I believe it costs a fortune for voice actors and the lines would repeat really often, so that's fine, it's not there. So there we go, I'm just getting slightly beaten by Rain there up ahead. And we've got 10 hours left, 63%. The alliance we're in, we do finish the level 50 raids every time, and sometimes we'll even overlap them. In fact, what I'll do is I'll open up another one. And this way, anyone that's finished their route, they can start off on that. And the Deadpool raids, I think we're done with them unfortunately. We only have 15,000 of the chimichangas left and we need, is it 33,000? Voiceover would be good, but I think it would get samey. Just when characters casting certain skills, because they're casting the skills so often, and if they said the same line for a certain skill, it's one of these tough ones. As long as it was used sparingly, maybe even when you defeated an enemy and it was a certain enemy, or you finished the battle, then potentially they said it, then that could be good. There was a ton of good voiceover work in, I keep talking about it, yeah, but there was a ton of good voiceover work in Marvel Heroes as well, there really was. Now I think that's everything done. I've done the raids, got the Blitz done. I'll quickly spend my energy before I go to sleep later on. Events, we've done the 6-star Iron Man. There we go, I can't do the 7-star just yet. Fingers crossed I'll get Widow leveled up for it though. Yeah, say it in 1 speed, that's a really good idea actually. Challenges, they're all completed. And arena matches are all done as well. We fell down a little bit, we were at 62 I believe, possibly we're at 78, but it's still good. Let's see if there's any new offers shown up here. Still just Black Widow. Yeah, that's it. I think that's us then, probably. I think that's us covered just about everything, and actually done pretty good for covering a lot here. Hopefully that will be helpful for everyone. I don't know what we're going to cover in any subsequent streams, because we seem to have covered so much there. That may be me finished. I might just retire from streaming now, to be honest, with this one. Not sure what else we could look at. Let's see. Double check my shield team once more. See how close I am to that Iron Man. I'll get 35 shards. I'll get them pretty soon for Cap. I'll get the remaining 23 for Shield Medic. And then hopefully we get a Blitz for Black Widow. But yeah, I think that is us. I'll give it a minute, just in case anyone's got any questions. But other than that, I'll wrap this stream up. And let's see, day off tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. I don't really have any videos planned just yet, and it takes a little bit of planning before I can get one out, so I don't know if there will be a video up tomorrow at all. If not, there'll probably be one the day after. Upgrade the medic just a little bit, just in case there. Let's see. They're sitting pretty well. I reckon with how easy the level 60 or the 6-star Iron Man event was to do, we should be able to do the 7-star if we can get there. That's us. I think I'll wrap everything up. Thank you everyone for popping in. Cheers, Mark. And no worries, Nikita. And I'll see all you guys again soon enough. So, yeah. See y'all later. Let's see my nice closing screen as well now, right? I'll show this off. Here we go.